What was your takeaway for why the fourth quarter went so wrong?
Well, you don't want to pinpoint to one play where Cairo Santos misses the 50-yard field goal, but It was after that where you start to feel that the offense, one, was not gaining any positive yardage. You're getting the sacks. You're getting the negative plays. And then on the opposite side, J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings offense, they're finally capitalizing. They're finally figuring things out. And it just felt like there was a turn. You didn't capitalize on the opportunity to go up with that field goal. So Minnesota, Brian Flores and Kevin O'Connell, they said, okay, you're not going to take this opportunity to end this game, then we'll come back in it. And that's what I really think did it for the Bears. They just couldn't finish. And that kind of was a common theme in the locker room as well, but they couldn't finish when they had an opportunity to. So then that fourth quarter happens, and we see what ended up happening with the Bears then.
And there's little things where you don't have to score after giving up a touchdown, but you can't go 3-8 with -9 yards.
Yeah.
That type of sequence is unacceptable, because then the momentum completely shifts and it's 14 unanswered and things are feeling a little shakier. And it wasn't just that the Bears offense wasn't able to sustain drives. It was also the fact that this Bears defense, which was really clamped down, was giving up chunk plays, 18-yard run, 17-yard pass, a pass interference penalty, and those types of things. So not only did they score 21 unanswered, it happened quick. It happened before you had a chance to get your feet under you, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is much more of a game. But I think your point is also undersold when you take a look at this fourth quarter, is that it was 17-6. Entering the fourth quarter. It didn't feel like that, right? It felt like the Bears were in such complete control that I could have said 27-6, and you probably would have bought it, because that was the tenor of the game at that point.
And look, the Bears had control up to that point there, Scott, but the points didn't reflect that on the scoreboard. And that's why when you don't capitalize on every single opportunity that you do have in these drives, and look, Ben Johnson's talked about this, all the bullets, right, that you have in a game, you have to make them count. This game showed that the Bears obviously didn't do that and are still learning of how to, one, operate as an offense, operate defensively as well, but needing to capitalize on every single play. Like, they do matter. I know that there's about 60 plays in a game, but when you look at the end of this game and how it ended up happening, the Vikings made more of those opportunities, capitalized when they needed to in the fourth quarter, and come away from Soldier Field with a victory.